What's up? 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 What's going on, everybody? It's me, Casey Francis O'Brien, and I'm here out in the sticks. I'm far out here, man. And guess what, guys? I had a long conversation with a group of people, man, and I'll tell you what, it is healing to be around people in similar situations that understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It is really important in homelessness to have people that get you, even if all of us are fucking nuts. So I just hung out with a group of people at a homeless shelter. I'm not gonna stay there overnight because it smells and everyone's snoring and I don't want to be around that shit. I'd rather freeze in my car. But it was great, and I think it's just fucking these nice old ladies have to volunteer, and they're volunteering their time and they love it, but they're getting no money at all to deal with the bullshit that comes through from people suffering. Territorial, corrupted, not righteous, but inside they are, and you know they are deep down. You know that not all homeless people are freeloading bums, and you know that there's a little kid inside that homeless person. You know there's a little kid that used to love playing on the playground and going on the swing set, and something fucked up happened to him. And that doesn't mean they don't deserve love, man. So I'm excited. Life is hard. It really is. But if I can get through it, you know you can get through it. I've never held, the most money I've ever held in my life was $12,000, and I got that off government assistance. I saved up my pandemic unemployment assistance because I got a job dishwashing a week before COVID, and then COVID hit and I was eligible for PUA. So I got PUA and I saved up a bunch of money, and I got back pay. So I spent all the money as soon as I had it. You know, as soon as you put gas in my car, I don't stop. It's like they let the blinders off finally, and I'm like, oh, we gotta go. Shit, I'm gotta run. Looking for my energy drink right now, actually. Maybe we'll go to Cumbies. So I'm just checking in with everybody. Please, whenever you see this, let me know how you're doing. I really care about you guys. I know y'all don't really give a fuck about Casey. And how could you, man? But I'm good. I needed to be away from these toxic relationships. And I'm just really excited for the future. They make it hard. They make it hard to be homeless. And it's just, they don't realize how much value they're cutting off by keeping us in this suffering. And I do think it's fraud. I do think that they're creating a homeless crisis to appear a homeless crisis so that they can request government funding that goes into their own pockets. The people at this shelter don't get paid. And they're very nice. But I was talking about my money. I've never held more than $12,000. And as soon as I got the $12,000, I spent it. I should have saved it, should have put it in Bitcoin and waited 3 years, and I'd have $100,000. But it is what it is. I was led by impulse, and I was much more trapped in mental illness than I am now. And what I'm saying is that you're not alone. I'm trying to be motivation Casey tonight. You're not alone at all. The people at the homeless shelter, all they wanted to talk about was how God is coming, and we're in Revelations, and it's the new world here. There was a 23-year-old that was like, I think it's going to be 2027's the end. I really feel that. And he's not the person you would have expected to say that. So I'm at the Canada border's right there. That's Canada. That light over there, that's Canada. Man. You ever try eating corn the long way? No. I used to be a sex addict, where all I thought about was fucking girls, and I couldn't think about anything else for a while. Car coming. I was fucking so many girls, God had to force me to take a break. God had to take it away from me and put me around fucking pedophiles with a brain injury that tried to molest me. And that really fucked. And then he cast out to a vulnerable position where I can't exude my natural confidence and charm the ladies, because I was a feral animal begging for scraps on the ground, digging through dumpsters, getting jumped. And eventually I started winning the fights. But at first it was like people twice my size would just floor me and beat the shit out of me. And my friend would just watch. And they didn't get in trouble. But I bump into somebody in the hallway and I get an assault charge. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Canada. Hey, I went to Canada. Nobody's got a head that detaches and they fart all the time like South Park told me they did. I was expecting to go to Canada and they were just farting up a storm and their heads would bob. And I did find that they have no, they're like bird people. The fucking French, man. It's fucking bird people. So that made me angry. Bro, threw in a fun fact. I had to, man. I had to, because I'm excited, man. I had a meditative therapy. Yeah, demons, it's a blue alien. I see blue aliens torturing me through my crack addicted little brother. I see a blue alien in the forest staring at me through a tree or behind a tree, fucking with me spiritually. But then you look up Adventure Time, Jake the dog is a blue alien. Doja Cat Demon, she dresses herself up as a blue alien. Emperor's New Groove, Brendan Urie, or Emperor's New Clothes, whatever. Brendan Urie dresses himself up as a blue alien with horns. Jake the dog from Adventure Time turns out to be a blue alien. I'm in the middle of the woods and I see what looks like a porcupine. I'm like, there's a porcupine out there. And then it fucking stands up on two legs and guns it and then disappears into the ether. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I don't tell anyone for months. And then a random person was like, have you seen the Pukwudgies? And then I look it up and it's a fucking 3-foot tall hedgehog person that can phase in and out of reality that the natives would just see all the time. There's more to life than what you think. So I was waiting to see if my regulars would pop in. I want to see how Pure Water is, man. Pure Water supposedly got like some messed up shit happened. Elliot is MIA. And nobody was using the Discord, so I deleted everyone again. And then when I feel like opening it back up or people want to get back into the Discord, I just throw it back up. We're all in this together, man. If people don't use the Discord, I don't like checking it and posting and people just look at it. So I keep it to myself. If you don't have somebody to talk to, it drives you insane. A lot of mental illness is just loneliness. As soon as you have a chance with somebody that cares and listens. Like for me, I went to a homeless shelter and I check in at churches. And we'll just have long conversations with people where I realize I'm crazy. You know what it really is though? I'm crazy until I talk to somebody from Connecticut or New York or Miami. As soon as I meet somebody from a more populated place, like a city, I get perspective and I'm like, wow, being out here really drives you nuts. Because there's nobody, and all you have is your thoughts in the woods. Everyone here's nuts. So I get it. Let me turn on all my... Dude, I don't even think I... Come on. Alright. chat. I'm trying to check in with everybody, man. How is everybody? Truck with a trailer. Chat, there's a piece of land for $45,000 and it's on a mountain overlooking a small town. And it's paved. But I've learned something recently. All these people telling me to get a job. It's not. Jobs are going obsolete. There's no way I'd be able, let's say I make $18 an hour and that gets taxed, so it's more like 14. So we'll say 14 to avoid taxes. What up, Rusty? $14 an hour, and I'm trying to get $45,000. So let's round up to 15. That's is it 3,000 hours? 3,000 times 15? 3,000, yeah, 45,000. 3,000 hours. Can somebody figure out 8 hours, 40 hours a week? Let's just say 40. 40 hours, 3,000 divided by 40 is, hold on, I can do it. 3,000 divided by 4. 4 goes into 30. 8 and 2/8, right? Because 4 times 8, no, 7. 4 times 7 is 28. So add 2 zeros. $700 weeks, roughly. Let's say 750 because taxes, property taxes and everything. Fuck, I'm losing it. Fuck. I gotta do math! 700 weeks, right? 700 times 40. Bro, what was the number I just said? Holy shit. Okay. 40 hours. And I need 3,000 hours. So 40 goes into 3,000. 4 goes into 300 70 times 70. And I need to get how many 4s from 280 to 300? 5. 75. 750 weeks. Right? 750 weeks. $15 an hour. 40 hours a week for 750 weeks. There is 52 weeks in a year. 750 divided by 50, let's say, is 15 years. I don't think that's right. I don't think it would take me 15 years to make $45,000. I think I'm fucked. I think my math is fucked. I'm a retard, man, but I'm spiritual. Casey fails at basic math for today. $15 an hour to make $45,000. $15 an hour to make $15,000 is 1,000 hours. 3,000 hours. How many years is 3,000 hours? How many weeks? What is 3,000 divided by 40? 3,000 divided by 40. Help. Let's just say 4,000 and I'll be balling out. Because as soon as I got the land, I would have to get a car anyway. I'd have to get stuff for the land anyway. So let's just say 1,000 weeks. Dude, I think I'm fucked. Where am I and what am I doing? Is there a parking ride where I can do basic math? I don't even know where I am. Chat. Oh, I'm far away. How many hours would it take me to get $15 an hour to 45,000 is 3,000 hours. 40 hours a week. So I need 3,000 divided by 40. $300 divided by 40. $300 divided by 40 and then add a 0 to get how many weeks? 300 divided by 40 is 77. It's 7 to get to 280. 75. And my wheel bearing is fucked. 75 weeks. So if I work full time for a year and a half, then I would have land. That's $45,000. That's kind of doable, actually. Buying land at 28, and then I have nothing. But and it's not an asset I can leverage either, because I wouldn't sell it until I'm like 80 if I don't want to leave it to my kids or donate it to a native tribe somehow. But I wouldn't be able to spend any money. I can't tell, that doesn't look like a church. But you still need money for stuff, that's what I'm saying. Which means that my second job, and he's working on it, it's not even illegal, he's just doing it on the internet. But I reach out to them and say, hey,